Watch the ride.
Hey everybody, how are you all doing out there? So, today I want to talk about... Come on, we can make it. Let's go up the curb, bit, we'll do it. All these automatic motorcycle gearbox systems that are currently being developed by the big manufacturers. And I'm not talking about the types of automatic transmissions you get in scooters, and I'm not talking about DCTs. I'm talking about a bike which has basically got a clutch and a normal manual gearbox. And then what they do is they put actuators onto the bike to be able to actuate the clutch and also actuate the gears. And you'll have like a plus and a minus toggle switch to click up and down the gears should you so wish to in its automatic mode. And you can also have it in manual, so you can turn this system off. Yamaha are working on something, BMW are working on something. You know, Honda's already got the DCTs, but they're not the same. But I'm sure they're all going to work on this eventually. It seems to be the new fad that they're all working on. Recently it's been the 800cc area, parallel twin, 270 degree firing order. Now they're all talking about automatic transmissions. And what's really interesting to me is I want to know, why are they doing this? What is the purpose? Now first off, I want to say, these are very much like adaptations that people will do themselves to a bike to be able to keep riding it should they become disabled, or if they are disabled and want to ride a bike. So having that on the bike is like an accessibility feature, and for that reason alone I think it's very, very good. But there's two other ways of looking at it for me. Is it for ease of use and making it easier to ride a bike, so you know, maybe it'll help get new people in because they'll realise the bikes are that much easier to ride, and then you can learn the manual as you go because you can switch it on and off? Or is it something a little bit deeper? Because one of the things that people absolutely hate about electric motorcycles is the fact that they do not have clutches or gears, generally. There are a couple of exceptions, but generally they don't. It's just twist and go. But that twist and go is, it's a lot of go. I have many videos on electric motorcycles, including some of the most expensive electric motorcycles that have been made, and they are amazing. Have limitations, talked about all the science, talked about all the details, got videos about lithium and the batteries and all the tech and the pros and cons and all that. That's not what I want to discuss here, but as I say, one of the things about electrics that people complain about is they say, oh, I feel like I'd really miss being able to change gear. And I don't think electric motorcycles need gearboxes. It doesn't really make sense to the way that they deliver power. It could be that they think that they might get riders more used to not using gears, or prove to them that gears don't matter so much if they have auto bikes, but that doesn't really work out because obviously people who are against the idea wouldn't buy a bike with an automatic transmission in it. Even if it is a manual that can switch to auto, you're then paying for these actuators, you're carrying them around and never using them. It's cost and weight that didn't need to be there. Personally, I wouldn't want one of these on a bike. Either give me an auto or give me a manual. That's it for me. I don't care, just make sure it's one or the other. I don't want both. I see the benefits for some people, and cool, if you want it, I guess you can have it, but I don't want it on my bike. And I don't want to pay for it if I'm not going to use it. There better be options to not have that on the bike. Now, we don't know if that's going to be a possibility or not. I assume it could be. Bikes already do have this system, kind of. Quick shifters, which, you know, works perfectly with the type of gearbox that motorcycles use. It just requires a switch and some wiring. You can click up and down through the gears. You don't need to use the clutch. It's just for pulling away. So why, again, are the manufacturers producing this entire complicated system to replace what would be a switch and a wire? And the only great benefit at the end of it is that you maybe don't have to use the clutch to pull away. I'm not even sure if I've seen that is a thing, if it actually truly is a, you know, from zero twist off auto. But if it is, why? Again, I feel like there's this massive disconnect between what I see bikers saying they want and what they like in bikes, and what the manufacturers keep doing. Well, at least what they're talking about. The bikes they're producing at the moment are actually really good. You know, I've just reviewed the GSX 8R. Bang up to date bike, absolutely love the thing, it's great. You know, it's got one of those modern 270 degree firing order parallel twin 800cc engines, and they're great, and I've always said they would be a good thing, and they're doing it, and it's true. But it doesn't make any sense to me, the whole idea of this, you know, automatic gearbox that doesn't really fix anything. this is where I want to hand it over to you. This is why I love doing YouTube. I get to, you know, if I'm curious about something, I can just ask people's opinions, and I get hundreds of opinions in reply. I mean, some of them are good, some of them are a bit crazy, but, you know, you find the mean in the middle, and it's like, that's interesting. These different points of view are things that maybe I would never have thought of. So there's all the parameters, as I say, of what I've found out about these things and what I think about them and the alternatives that already exist and where the pros and cons are or aren't. What do you think about it? I'll be interested to know, you know, if you have a different point of view from me, or if you can actually see a valid, good reason that these things are needed that the other options don't hit. So yeah, let me know down in the comments. Like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you are new here, and if you want to help support this channel, you can do that through Patreon or YouTube memberships. You get benefits to that, ad-free videos early, and you also get your name at the end of the video going down or up the screen. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.